So guys, I've actually decided to sign up for the Amazon Vine review program. I did it because, and I've actually picked up 3 different ASINs. Okay, so I've picked up first of all the ASIN that I've had at the beginning. Yeah, so I've had about 7 reviews. So that is the first item that I've actually ever ordered for private label. Secondly, I've actually got an item that I did order halfway through. I think, in my opinion, it's probably the best item that I've got, but it's not been doing that well. So I had about 5 reviews, and I'm thinking, well, I need to bump it up. So I've done that, and then lastly, I've done a product that I've only launched 2 weeks ago, and I already could see straight away customers buying it. So what I'm going to be doing, throughout this week, first of all, I'm going to make a standalone video explaining what is Amazon Vine reviews and everything. I want to do it from top to finish, really exactly. Take some time, plan it out, and do a video properly. Not like usually how I do these videos where I'm just talking at the camera and then it doesn't take any time to edit. Literally, I'm just moving it over to iMovie and then just remove the background noise and then just goes up. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to create and plan the Vine video quite properly with this. But I'm quite excited. I've enrolled 3 different ASINs. Briefly, obviously, to mention what it is for anyone's thinking, okay, so you signed up for Amazon Vine. What does that even mean? Well, briefly, very, very briefly, I've paid Amazon 140 quid per ASIN to enroll it into the Vine program. And then what that means that Vine reviewers can request the item and review it for me. So I'm hoping that instead of me paying for advertising, I can get more of an organic listing by increasing my reviews. That's what I want to get to. But there's a lot of pros and cons on that. There's a lot of hidden fees that are not quite explained really. And what I'm going to be doing in that video that I'm talking forever really and going through it, should actually just go through the whole process from start to finish. How long does it take for us? And I was going to make the video maybe 2-3 months ago, but I thought, Nick, may as well go through the process, not just make a video just to make a video. So I'm going through the process, and it'd be quite nice to see, obviously, how many reviews I've been left for us, because yes, you're signing up for the Vine program, and again, that's one of the negatives. You're not guaranteed you're going to be getting 30 reviews. So that's what's happening from that side. I had a bit of a scare really this morning for one of my Chinese suppliers, somebody that I've actually spent 10,000 on. Suddenly he says from the 11th of August they've actually changed and it's become more expensive to ship through Alibaba. Obviously I stuck to my guns and I said, well, I'm not changing anything in the contract because I've already paid for my shipment and I've already paid for the postage. Okay, so it's up to you completely. Either you lose money basically. I never will be losing any money on that because I've done everything through Alibaba. I've got the track record really with us completely. And I was like, right, I'm not losing any money in this case here. So I stuck to my guns. It took about an hour talking to him, which was quite annoying because I did actually have to waste about an hour of my time this morning. But basically, we came to the agreement that if he wanted me to change the address to be an address in China, so therefore I would lose any cover whatsoever. But what he wants to be doing is he wants to ship it from his shipping provider instead of using Alibaba, which I don't know why he's doing it. As I said, I spent 10,000 with him. He's been doing it in the past, but he says apparently on the 11th of August something changed, and he's had to actually account for that and contact all the customers. So I said to him, well, fair enough, you want us to change it. What can happen is you can post the item out to me. Once I receive it, then I'll change the address because I'm getting it with DD delivered, DD paid air, so it should be here between 10 and 15 days. So I said, if I get the items and if I get all 100 and actually no, it's 360 of them checked in on Amazon, because I've actually got them shipped directly from China to Amazon, then I'll actually accept your terms because I would have actually received the item. And he said, yeah, that's okay with that. I thought, well, fair enough. If you're okay with that, I'm happy with that. As long as I get my items at that price that I've actually decided. I didn't want to start messing around with prices and increasing. And that, I always do that. I always pay in advance and I pay the whole amount because I don't want them to say, well, actually, we've increased the shipping cost. So I say, well, tell me what the shipping cost will be, and that's it. If they want to quote me $20 more expensive, it is what it is their thing, but at least I know I'm not going to be paying a crazy amount of money. I can do my calculations according to that money. I'm absolutely loving private label. I'm loving the fact that My day-to-day task, really, the majority of the time, is simple as like, can I create any more A+ content? Can I check my reviews? Can I contact my suppliers? Can I see how much stock I've actually got left and reorder? Obviously, it is gutting. It is gutting the fact that it is not that fast. The whole process is not that fast. Even speaking to a supplier, and you know that a supplier, sometimes it might could take a week before they actually even produce the goods, especially now that they're all branded. All my goods are branded, so therefore we've got the issue where they've got to actually put the brand on the item, they've got to put the barcodes and so on it. But I'm actually saving quite a lot of time because I now feel very, very confident at explaining to the Chinese shippers and suppliers that I want the items going straight to Amazon. I've gone through the process with 3 or 4 different suppliers now too, so therefore everything is going straight into Amazon, so even if I incur fees. But there's also, I don't know if you've actually seen it, with it keeps popping up on my dashboard that you can actually recall quite a few ASINs for free, like 100 at a time. So therefore, if you wanted, you could do that too, especially for newly enrolled ASINs. I'm still actually inquiring with Amazon FBA, so I've actually opened a few cases and trying to get a few different answers. One of the subscribers actually mentioned how if an item was already enrolled in a smaller night program, the fees will stay the same even after 26th of September. I'm just waiting confirmation from Amazon if that is the case or not. Because obviously, like, if you're selling something for £2 profit and you're losing 50p at a time, you're losing quite a lot of your ROI. Yeah, but I'm just absolutely enjoying it. There is days that I'm just like, Nick, so you just do a bit of RA again, go do a bit of RA, and I'm like, well, Nick, what is the plan of action here? Okay, what are you trying to do? You're trying to create freedom, or you're trying to be working all the time? So I'm trying to create freedom, so therefore, just buckle down, make your listings as good as possible, because there's always ways to actually make a better descriptions, make a better pictures, make better images, create something, add that something else. You can run experiments, so you can actually have pictures and figure out which picture is better for the customer, which one the customer clicks on. Have a look at your ads. There's a lot of stuff to do. Create A+ content, so really, so when you get to your Amazon page, it's not just your images. You scroll down, you can see a bit of a menu of a store and so on. So that's what I'm trying to do, really, on the side. I'm trying to grow the YouTube channel a bit more. I'm trying to grow both this channel and Nico's Bricks a lot more. I believe it or not, since I've actually producing more content on Nikos Marcos, since I switched to Nikos Marcos and everything, I've actually lost subscribers. So I don't know, maybe it's a change of content or whatever it is, but I'm just enjoying it. I did about 10 days of putting out short form content, and I've actually lost more subscribers there too. And it became about annoying for me. It became almost like a chore. Okay, YouTube, why did I start YouTube? Well, I didn't start YouTube for money or anything like that. I started YouTube because it was enjoyable, and I felt that was actually providing some kind of like content for people. Okay, and this is what I've got to switch back into, providing a bit of value, really. I think that's something that was missing. So I was doing the short form content almost like, I don't know, I don't think it was so much clickbaity or anything like that, but I need to go back to what I do, in my opinion, the best, which is like produce content that's actually adding value to you guys. So that's what I'm trying to do. We switched the guys around yet again. The wife's not got an idea in regards to this yet. I no longer have a standing desk here for us. I've simply got a unit, a self-write unit, and I've got my 2 screens just there. I think, you know, honestly, I think I'm half an hour away from being able to do a tour of what this looks like. There is going to be a solid investment here, which is potentially invest in a lot more security, i.e. a new door, I think, potentially. But yeah, it's going really well. We've only got 31st of August is the 3k payment, and we've got one more payment after that, and we've paid the Amazon loan. They've just offered me 43k. I don't think I'm going to be taking it. I mean, first of all, the interest has gone from 10.9 to 15.9. And second of all, I'm not doing that. If I was doing OA and RA, maybe I'd consider taking it again, considering we are going towards Q4. But I'm not struggling for money. Cash flow doesn't seem to be the issue at the moment in time. More money, of course, can create a better business and so on. But I don't want to get to this stage where I'm getting a loan just to create more profit, and pay more tax. I don't need it at the moment in time, if that makes sense. What I want to be doing is I want to be having maybe 4 or 5 thousand I spend on RA and OA each month. So that gives me about one or 2,000 depending my luck for the business. And then I want to be growing the other side. I want to be spending money on, and hopefully again, as I said, the money from the. Just waiting for the camera to move. Will it move? It should move. Really, it should move with me. Yeah, there we go. It should move with me. I'm looking to basically be spending my American Express to American Express connected to my OA and RA, and then everything else that comes in. If I've got disposable income, I'm launching a new product or I'm reordering the product, because I guess that's the new thing. You don't need to be launching products all the time. It'd be nice to actually be able to, and I've done it actually. I've done it 4 times now. My products, just reorder your product and you have it in, and you're still the only seller, and all that happens is you're just getting a better review over and over again. I'll just pause this quickly. Good. So yeah, wife just came in, checked up on us. I was just midway through talking through it around, so I'm trying to figure out anything that I actually did mention. Um, Yeah, I was talking about RA on OA. That's what I was doing. So really, I am trying to create more of the private label, trying to create more freedom. But I've also got an employee at the moment in time, my little brother. So he needs to be doing something. So he needs to be doing a bit of RA and OA. So that means that whenever time I drop the little one, I should be going to the shops and make sure he's got stuff to do too. He's got a lot of stuff to do in the background anyways, and he's doing a lot of stuff in the background. But why not use him, especially during Q4? I'd be daft. Honestly, I think I'd be daft if I wasn't selling toys during Q4. Because if I was able to actually do 23, 60k uh, without knowing what I was doing really properly, let's think what I can actually do. If I know what I'm doing, and if I've got private label, imagine actually having private label products during Q4. I'm super excited about that, super excited. And again, if anyone is interested into getting into doing that, you can either book a session with myself and do like a lot one-to-one, or you can actually sign up for the Helium 10 classes. So really what we do is, if you sign up with the form, then you sign up for Helium 10 through my affiliate link, and then we go from there. We can actually create a classroom, and we can just go through it. It's quite nice to actually see the people that from the first go, they've already got items being ordered and delivered to the UK. That's very exciting. I've got people with trademarks already. So yeah, I think it's still a great time to be in August to have an item for Q4. There's not late now, but if you want to start October, there's no point. There is literally no point. Okay, by the time you get reviews and everything, this is why I've also decided to sign up for Vine, because I'm thinking I want to have some cracking products. I want to have products that are making me 1,000, 2,000 profit. So that's what I want to be doing. Really, that's where I'm going to be going, and it'd be quite nice to have a product that's got like 35 reviews, getting organic sales during Q4. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Room 2 coming soon. Proper video in regards to Vine coming soon. If you can subscribe, that'd be amazing, because I am dropping. They're dropping like flies. I've got a really cool video for like an RA challenge. So I'm going to be doing that too. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, everyone. And as always, I was going to say keep thrifting. Let's see, what can we say? What can we say? What can we say? What can we say? Want to shout out freedom? just just get after it, guys. Yeah, seriously, like a lot of yous are proper warriors. A lot of yous are proper warriors, because a lot of yous are actually doing this while having a full-time job. And just give yourself a good pat on the back for what you're actually doing, guys, because you are trying to do something different. There's a lot of people that are seeing content and are not doing anything with it. And for the 10, 15 people that are actually watching this, you are doing something. So just well done.